Niue is on the verge of becoming the first Pacific island to eliminate hepatitis. It's being made possible through a joint initiative between Niue's health department and an NGO, the Global Health New Zealand. As World Hepatitis Day approaches this Sunday, Niue is awaiting validation from the World Health Organization to mark the historic milestone. Grace Viva-Ai has more.
Hepatitis affects everyone, everywhere. It comes in multiple forms and tears lives apart.
According to the World Health Organization, an estimated 354 million people worldwide live with hepatitis B or C. For Hazel Hill, she recalls how the virus almost consumed her, but she's come out the other side.
I had hepatitis C nearly all my adult life. I got very cirrhotic very early. I'd used up all the redundancy in my liver and had tipped over the point where my liver could cope. It's called decompensated cirrhosis.
She says people living with hepatitis should not be ashamed.
It's an accidental thing. There's no blame in it. There should be no shame or stigma in it. I faced a lot of discrimination in my dealings pretty much every time I encountered the health system in the early days.
Hill is also the co-founder of Global Health Organization, focused solely on preventing and eliminating the disease.
Global Health New Zealand came into force so that we could have capacity to fundraise, do larger projects, but we've used it really to focus on viral hepatitis elimination. I fundraised for all of this privately through the Edmund Hillary Fellowship. We had some wonderful donors.
During the COVID lockdown in 2020, the Global Health Organization screened over 1,500 people in Niue for hepatitis B and C. No cases of hepatitis C were identified, but treatment was provided for individuals who tested positive for hepatitis B.
Our plan was to test the entire population to see first the prevalence of hepatitis B and hepatitis C, and then to link them to care, to train the staff, and to help provide medication for anyone who may need.
WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus says worldwide the goal is to eliminate hepatitis by 2030.
And several countries have participated in hepatitis elimination pilots, which will help WHO establish the validation process for certifying elimination. Despite these successes, most countries are still not on track for elimination by 2030.
Tongan nurse Yonema Vaitangi works at Fo'o Hospital in Niue and has dealt with hepatitis through his mother who contracted the virus. He says it was a struggle to deal with the symptoms.
It's really strong, the disease on my mom's side. At the time, we don't know what it is. We only know it's a liver problem. They always got sick. All of them have the same thing. All the bodies start wearing away, muscles wearing off, and big tummy and turn yellow. It was scary trying to go help them, but every day, every night, you hear them crying.
Professor Ed Gain, a liver specialist at Auckland City Hospital, says people in the Pacific are at greater risk of dying from the virus.
And hepatitis B and hepatitis C are the leading causes of liver cancer and liver death around the world. So if you live in the Pacific, be it Tonga, Niue, the Cook Islands, or Samoa, your risk of having hepatitis and of dying from hepatitis is more than 10 times that for people living in Western countries.
As Niue looks to eliminate hepatitis once and for all, Hill says it can be done for other Pacific countries too.
It's a shocking endemic problem throughout the Pacific, and it's really a lot for any government to take on because it requires an entire population response. So our group is looking to expand our program. We're interested in helping Tonga, we're interested in helping Samoa and Kiribati, all these other countries in the Pacific reach that goal of 2030.